How's it going, everybody? It's me, Shane. I'm here to give you another Mashle Magic and Muscles episode review. Today's episode is episode 8, Mash Burndead in the Wolves of Magic. Ow! Before I go any further, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Be notified of more videos just like this one. I appreciate every last one of you. We're trying to get to 1,000, so here we go. Remember last week we had the battle with Mash and Lance? Seemed like these are our number 1 and number 2 guys, or maybe all of them are equal. Who knows? Probably number 1, number 2 guys, right? Especially given who they are going to fight in the follow-up episode. This episode is all about setting up the Lemon rescue arc. We do open very ominously on the character that had rushed past Lance and Mash last week. He fights a guy from the Orca dorm who's the master of magma. And I'm like, this dude looks cool. And then he got beaten. The guy had a sword and all that and took his gold coin. We find out who he is. And boy, oh boy, I was giving this anime, I don't say credit. I was taking note of the fact that, all right, a lot of the names sound like normal names. A lot of names are unique. These villain names are just outright, I don't want to say stupid, because I enjoyed the episode, but I just looked at their names. I'm like, that's your name. Your name is dumb. Your name is stupid. If this is your real name, your name is stupid. Once again, I love that Lance is the exposition fairy, hound, donkey, horse, whatever you want to call him. We'll call him exposition fairy. I love that he's the exposition fairy because we are Mash. So he's telling Mash everything, such as where was I? My notes. Such as, you got to be careful at night. The crazy thing about the dorms is every dorm is in a hidden location. So the teachers, or should I say the school, encourages competition. So you don't know where Adler dorm is, you don't know where Orca dorm is, you don't know where the Wolves of London, where the Lang dorm is. So that's kind of how that's how it should be. Although Mash did literally wandered into their dorm, right? I'm trying to figure out this layout of the school. If it's hidden and Mash wandered into the puppet man's puppet room and saved Silva, is there do you follow what I'm saying? It's weird. I don't know if it's supposed to be some kind of incantation that makes it so you won't find it unless you really try. So that one's kind of flew over my head. We get the joke of whether or not Mash is paying attention because he's making cream puffs. We get Lemon. He's trying to talk about, let me take out my cream. She's like, Tom-san. But Tom-san, because their buddy Tom, fake Quidditch dude, he's in the hospital. And this is laying the foundation for what's coming later, right? Which I'm kind of glad they didn't peter off into, next week episode being, Lemon, us seeing that Lemon is a puppet. But, he's saying that usually he lives life to the fullest. So sometimes when he just crashes, he just, crashes out asleep. But the following night he felt like he was trapped in a dark box, and when he woke up he was there. And Lance is like, yeah, but there's this whole entire room is filled with people, and the catch is his magic is temporarily gone. He's feels completely drained, and everybody else's magic in that room, in that infirmary, is temporarily gone. Lemon gives Mash this plushie called Creamy, the cream puff. She has a bow in her hair, much like Lemon does. And she says, keep it with you at all times and sleep with it and all that other stuff. And, when you look at it, think of me. And Mash tries to ask, why does that have a bow? She punches him in the face. Now, I don't know if it physically hurt him, but he was bleeding. He's like, oh, okay. And when she says all those other things, we get the funny, oh, you're a beast. Just everyone in this anime is such a weird freak of nature that it makes Mash look like the most normal one. Even when he takes the dramatic tension when they're going into the dark corridor and Dot yells at him and he gets depressed, and Dot's like, oh man, I feel bad. No, I'm sorry. No. it's funny that the guy who just works out and eat cream puffs is the most normal person in this group. But of course, the gang, they're gonna go and what's what I'm looking for? They are, well, not they. It was initially just Lance and Mash that were roaming the hallways at night, where we find out that Mash is a straight and narrow kind of kid. It's like, we shouldn't be doing this. And of course, Finn doesn't want to be left in the room alone. Dot is here. Now, the highlight is that we get a fight where Dot is facing a lackey that the third Fang had set up there to make sure people don't get past. You know, you gotta battle me for a coin. Didn't see Dot get a coin. I don't even think Dot has a coin, but didn't see Dot get a coin on top of in this secret chamber that apparently is so old that even the teachers don't know about it, right? That is so secret that even the teachers don't know about it. So old and so secret. All right, guys. Enough with the Deus Ex Machina. All right, just stop. But the battle was funny, and the battle was good and funny, and we don't know this guy's name. Did not get his name. He just uses a rose whip, and he had pink hair. So I instantly thought, is he supposed to be a Kurama callback or shout out? Because he's wearing white, just like the rest of those lame idiots. So, you know, maybe that's what's supposed to go on. But he does the rose whip and makes it grow thorns, and he's hurting our homeboy Dot, who only is fighting him because he's pretty, of course. And they know him by now, so the other three are making jokes. Match like, here comes an incoming jealousy rant. Yeah, I can feel it. Yeah, it's coming. He does it, and they're all happy that they were right. It's the hilarity of it. The funny parts of this episode make the episode. Like, when they get into this chamber, because they were at a dead end while following Puppet Lemon, there's a magic thing on the floor. You got to use magic to open it. And you had Lance use Disclose to show them the door. And you had Dot try to blow it open. And Mash just gets one of the suits of armor, punches it open, puts the sword in, stomps, and the door goes flying through the roof into the forest. Mash, the enemy of doors. The comedy here is amazing. And is there another? Nope, that's the last comedic moment is Dot's whole rant. But the battle, he does a move called Explorious or something, and he puts seals on the ground. And the guy thinks, oh yeah, you're trying to get me to step on it. And he's like, oh, just you wait. I'm gonna get you with these seals. And the guy just stands in one place and he does the whole thing. He's gonna slam him to the ground. And he's like, "Hi, you couldn't even get me step on that. You're not smart and you're ugly." And Dot goes, "Who said I was trying to get you to step on them?" And one seal goes off and blows up, destroying dude's wand, breaking the spell. And Dot says, "Yeah, it's basically a time bomb. I never once said that I wanted you to step on it." So he uses this guy's smugness because he's amazed that Silver with 2 lines, because that's the whole damn thing, 2 magical lines could lose to them. So it's using your own smug attitude and higher superiority BS against you. It blows this guy up. Of course, I didn't think the guy lost, but he did lose, because when he lost, he even posed cool in defeat, which pissed Dot off. That I was wrong. Our last comedic moments when everybody's being dragged into the ground, and Mash is like, "Save the baby, save the baby, save the baby." He's talking about a cream puff. The others, their reactions are funny, but Mash was by far the funniest. Finn is falling with Dot. They all fall to the ground, and they're gonna fight the people of the Magius Lupus. Lance is gonna fight the third Fang. His name is Worth Maddle. Worth Maddle has, he has these little circular sunglasses. Talks about it's inexcusable to be weak. Okay, all right, trope guy, calm down. So it's gonna fight Lance. I can't wait for Lance to kick the shit out of him. We have both Finn and Dot facing Love Cute and Milo Genius. In my phone notes that I took, I wrote, these names are stupid. Because Love Cute obviously is a girl with pink hair. Milo Genius looks, I can't tell if he's holding I think he's holding a staff. But Mash's opponent, the guy that was wearing the mask, and I was wrong again. There is more comedy because he tells Mash, he's like, yeah, I was very impressed with your strength and your speed. You can't use magic, can you? And Mash is in his monotone way going, no. What do you mean? He's like, you sound agitated. No, not at all. He's like, don't worry. I can't use magic either. Oh, who? I mean, we kind of knew that from last episode because he said, oh, he's like me, uses physical abilities. Yeah. They both can't use magic. He said, I am too am abhorred by this world, but takes out his sword. Like, I'm sure you have your own reasons for being here. I do too. I got to beat you. And Mash has the best lines, such as when he took out Creamy, the plush doll, and he looked at it and he remembered Lemon even telling him, hey, don't do anything risky. He's like, I won't be able to fulfill that promise. What he does is he gets ready in the fighting position to fight. Oh, by the way, this guy's name, Abyss Razor. Get it? Black and darkness. And he has a blade, Abyss Razor. Sounds like something I made up when I was 7. Sounds like someone's create a wrestler. Quite seriously, I am Abyss Razor. Please let those be code names. They're probably not code names, but jeez. Abyss Razor. Anyway, I love that Mash goes, oh, you sound like you plan on defeating me, senpai. He gives him proper respect while going here like, I'll beat the stuffing out of you with everything I got. He's like, I'm going to kick your ass. But I'm going to be respectable about it, senpai. I enjoy that. I like it a lot. Which next week's episode is going to be called Mash Burndead in the Accelerated Battle. Pretty much straightforward episode, right? I mean, I've basically gone from beginning to end in under 13 minutes, but it's the meaty parts, right? The battle. Watch the battle. The battle was not long, but I'm fairly impressed that Dot is a smarter fighter, it seems. Even though, when Guy was giving them credit for being Silva, and he was going, I got some help, but, the guy, beat the crap out of me, but he's also honest. But the battle shows that he has other tactics, so it's more than just, sending shots of explosion energy, Bakugo. He's sending time bombs and stuff. That's actually that's a fairly cool magical ability within that realm. Now I want to see him actually make a seal where it's like, yeah, now you step on it, you explode. Who knows? Maybe he'll make a giant Ifrit or Ifrit explosion thing. Excuse me. Although he still got a nosebleed when he saw Lemon, because he's like, oh, she's still cute. I guess it's cute because it is Lemon. It's like, dude, she don't want you, bruh. Just, okay, you're a trope, I get it, and she's a trope. Finn and Mash seems to be a very much normal-ish character. Finn's just like, I'm scared. I don't want to battle anybody. Even when he's going, they're about to go against these Cute Love and Milo Genius. He's like, Mother and Father, thank you for, birthing me into the world. Goodbye. Now, Dot does say something cool. He does his main character thing. He says, hey, we can still win this, so don't give up already. You two are about to find out what it feels like to be side characters, because this main character is going to kick your butt. And Cute Love is off where she's like, hey, you did sound like a main character there. But Mash definitely had the best line ending of this. Now, I did mention that the headmaster was gone, right? The headmaster was called away to the Magical Bureau because apparently 6 death row inmates have escaped from Hecatrice. I'm going to assume, because we are not dumb, we're going to use context clues. If they are death row inmates, they are probably prisoners. Hecatrice is probably the prison. And they were assisted by Innocent Zero. Thunder, lightning, flash, flash. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't read this manga. I don't know who the hell Innocent Zero is. Now, while you are trying to create that atmosphere of, ooh, oh, what's going to happen? It didn't make me go, oh, wow. It just made me go, okay, who the hell is Innocent Zero? No mention of Innocent Zero past this. It's not like a One Piece where like One Piece will mention someone back in episode 15 and this sucker shows up in episode 177 ready to kick some butt. It's not like Naruto where it's like we saw a silhouette of the person, didn't get their name, but we got a silhouette. It's not like, I mean, Dragon Ball, people just kind of show up from the shadows and then they attack you. But I'm not trying to be too mean about that. It's just Innocent Zero. Oh, does this mean this guy's actually innocent, or does he feel innocent, or is it actually a little kid, or a person that looks like a little kid that's trapped in a kid's body? Who knows? But Innocent Zero withstanding, we put that to the side. Stitch, hold Innocent Zero. Love cute, Milo genius. I'll give Worth Metal. You get a pass. It's unique. It's different. But freaking Abyss Razor, bro. Ew, these names. All in all, I was thoroughly entertained, mostly from the short battle and the comedy. The names alone kind of made me go, oof. But I do have to give this. I'll give it a 3.5. It's not boring. It didn't bore me. It entertained me. You know, when I usually give threes to things that are average. I am fairly impressed that we're getting some type of arc like this so soon. Where it's like rescue our buddy arc when we've interacted with these characters. We know these characters, but we're not like super like, oh man, I hope nothing happens to her. At the same time, when I did see Silver get turned into a puppet and I realized, oh, all those other puppets are actual people, that's kind of menacing and horrifying, which is a way of getting me to be, concerned about them facing the character instead of just giving a weird name like Innocent Zero. I digress. Yeah, I'll give it 3.5 out of 5. See, the thing is, I was entertained. Like, it is setting up for something major. I'll give it a 4. I can give it a 4. I mean, it's not spectacular, and it wasn't boring. It didn't make me it didn't make me roll my eyes. It just made me go, all right, this is entertaining. And seeing that quick battle and learning more about Dot not being just, I'm going to shoot stuff at you was interesting. And fully finding out that there's other people who don't have magic but are somehow also super duper cool. So, except with a dumb name like Abyss Razor, please let that be a nickname. His name could have been anything. His name could have been Abyss Johnson. His name could have been Abyss McGillicuddy. I would have been like, that Abyss McGillicuddy, that dude's cool. Abyss Razor, because he uses a sword. Oof. But please let me know what you think of the episode in the comment section down below. I know some people couldn't get into the manga because of the artwork. It's the same thing with most things. You come for the artwork, you stay for the story and the artwork, or sometimes you just say, all right, this thing looks interesting, I'm going to give it a try. I'm enjoying this series so far. Overall, I'll give the series a 4 for right now. I'm looking forward to seeing where we are by episode 10. I want to see how these battles go. I want to see how Finn's magic works, because we haven't seen how Finn's magic works yet. I want to see what happens when Mash goes up against a person that is essentially just like him, which is kind of crazy that we're doing this early on. So Innocent Zero battle, because that's going to happen. There's no way they mention him, it's not going to happen. Mention them, it's not going to happen. Interested in seeing where that Innocent Zero battle goes after this. So please, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified of more videos such as this one. I thank you all for taking some time out to listen to me talk about Mashle, magic, and muscles. Please be safe out there. Be good, be blessed. Wash your hands. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Either way it goes, don't be a jerk. And just sincerely take care of yourselves. It's crazy out there. The world can be a hard place. Remember that there are people out there who would talk to you today and would rather talk to you today than to mourn you and miss you tomorrow. Reach out to somebody. My social medias are in the description down below. Please feel free to give me a follow. Hit me up if you want to. Just, again, don't be a jerk about it. So, guys, with that, I am Shane, and we will muscle our way into next week. I can't wait to see what happens.